Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Disruption Podcast, episode 122. We are your hosts. I'm Noah the Baghdaddy.
It's Chief Osage in the building, baby.
It's your girl, Moeezy.
And we are missing Carlos, the Prince.
We actually are.
Is it the kids again?
It's the kids. Someone bring the
kids.
tissue box, replace him.
To be honest, none of us actually know why the two couldn't make it today.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, we actually find out. It was just
We don't.
yeah, he just said yeah, I can't
Can't do it.
Can't
And that was
do.
it, yeah.
But because we were meant to have something.
Yeah,
else.
we were meant to have somebody join us for the episode, but I couldn't make it last minute. Well, man,
Damn, we here, bro.
we're here.
We here. How's everyone feeling, man?
Good.
Don't lie.
Tired.
I was going to say,
Yeah, just
No one is feeling
impulsively good. And
Yeah,
you're like,
good.
you know what? I'm not good.
Good. No, bruv,
a
man.
bit on the exhausted side.
Yeah,
Yeah, the days are just picking up.
Yeah,
Lots of things
December's.
bro.
Too many things.
It's so funny. Like I kid myself every year. Like I'm like.
This one will be
Yeah,
different.
yeah. I'm always like everyone hypes it up so much. Like everything gets crazy, sure, whatever. But it's not. It doesn't have to be, bro. By force, it's been crazy for me.
and it's not things that you're planning.
Not necessarily,
It's just
yeah. Just
attending
stuff
and
is
helping and yeah.
But I think also like as you get older, it will always be more busy.
That is true.
bro. Yeah, it's some madness, man.
Yeah.
I need to somehow
much.
get into some kind of routine to invigorate the bod because
Yeah.
man's ain't keeping up. Man. I said on the couple episodes ago, and it's very, very true now. Like I know, yeah, this ain't it.
It's not
This-
for you
this
anymore.
ain't it.
It's not for
Like unemployment is looking tasty, bro.
What? You hang out with people and then you realize like, wait, I have a job and you don't, and you can do this.
Unemployment is
Oh,
looking mad tasty,
gosh.
bro. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, what was I saying yesterday on the drive? I'm like I just need like 2 months off work.
you. Yeah.
Just
That's
all,
it.
That's all I'm
That's
asking
it.
for. You know, just 2
We can
months
sort them out, but paid, like just pay me.
paid, obviously, yeah.
Don't be silly.
But 2 months
Paid
off,
leave.
and that's it, man.
Oh.
Bro. But now, how are you guys actually though, man? Like, yeah, what's going on in life right now? It's obviously busy and all that, but like, what's up? What are you looking forward to? What's going on, man?
I'm keen to be spending time around people like during this period.
Yeah.
But hopefully more far out, sorry. I thought that wasn't plugged into your computer. My bad. Sorry.
Oh, imagine.
For if you're watching this, there's like one loose wire. Like I'm keen for hanging around people and stuff like during this period and more in like a relaxed setting. I think it was kind of nice yesterday. We did that for a little bit of the day and stuff, and it was like, yeah, it's just kind of nice to not be. I think, or at least in my line of work, it's like people are kind of relaxing at this time of year and like taking it pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
so-
easy.
very easy. So that side's good, but then at the same time, it's easy to just like I'm worried about like just like melting into that. You know what I mean? And
Into
like
chilling too much?
yeah, into
Bro,
chilling.
that's a
too
worry?
much. A little bit, yeah,
That's a worry?
yeah. Because I have a lot of stuff that's like I need to get done.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I thought you're saying everyone melting into that, but we're all doing it at the same time. So responsibilities aren't getting done, but we're all not meeting our responsibilities.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The ship's like going down, but we're holding hands together. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
this is fun. Jack, Rose,
That's
Jack,
chill.
Rose.
But yeah, if it's like not everyone's in it and
just
there's
you.
still stuff
Yeah.
that needs to go,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a headache and a half.
yeah.
What are you up to, man?
The days are full, the nights are pretty alright, but I've just been taking naps. Like too many naps after work, after functions, after everything. I almost missed the shoot because I
Yo.
took a nap.
I called her 4 times. I said she's not making it. She's not coming.
Like my
today.
body just hasn't been able to catch up. I feel like it's been on the decline since we got out of lockdown, and I just haven't been able to like literally catch up to what's going on right now. So I've just been
This Saturday
I don't know
that
what's
just
going on.
passed, I actually told myself like 2 weeks ago, I'm going to just go to like the bush and just vibes there for the day.
P.
Sure, that too. Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna vibes for a whole day, and then we were like planning something, and I thought stuff was gonna go down on Saturday. I ended up having a fully free Saturday, and I didn't even do that.
Far
I was
out.
working, man.
Should've
Man, I was
gone.
gardening, bro.
Oh yeah, that was sick. That
I
was
was doing
sick.
Farmer
That's
Dan.
nice.
Enjoy it.
that's
It
nice
was a
though.
good garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
You do well.
bro.
You're serious. Once
do
you put the
well.
nets over the thing, and don't let these birds touch it.
Bruv, I put nets, man. I'm doing the timber, hitting it in the thing, man. I built the garden bed, something.
Very nice.
But I'm like, I don't like that this is automatically what happens on a chill day. Yeah?
Like
That you
work.
start to look for things to do.
Yeah. You
Like,
don't just actually
immediately.
relax.
But it's not wrong to do something. It's because you can do and relax.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It can be therapeutic of sorts. If you're actually like exhausted and don't want to do this, that's a problem. You know what I mean? You know, like some people like, I like vacuuming, so that's whatever, yeah. And so, but if I was like told to vacuum the house, that's not relaxing at all.
Vacuuming does kind of hit.
See,
though.
there you go.
Headphones on or earphones.
For me,
whatever.
it's washing dishes. I don't mind that.
Washing dishes is calm too. Only if there's a lot of them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because you're there for like 40
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that too long?
I feel like that's pretty standard for
Like-
me as well.
But yeah, 40
Wash and
minutes.
dry?
I bet.
If you're washing and drying.
Yeah.
Drying. That is just a rack.
No, I wasn't talking about the drying either.
Oh.
My family doesn't do drying. Like, we just
We
let
don't
it
either.
air
You
dry.
guys
Just
do
let it air
though.
dry, yeah?
You guys dry it every time.
Fam, my pops has put up a sign on the kitchen window. Did I send you guys the photo?
Yeah.
Saying the maid is not in today. Please wash and dry and put away all your dishes.
You know what's funny is like, you know, he meant that with a bit of like attitude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's assassin. That
The
for
maid
sure.
is
Yeah,
not
That's why
here
I said
today.
the maid.
Bruh, everyone that's come to our house sees that and just like what the heck? Like, what's going on? But it's been working somehow, bro.
It's good.
Bruh.
It's good.
But I'm like, is this the point that my parents are at right now? Like, this is what's going on in the crib.
Because
bruh.
they're busy too, and you guys are not being considerate of
Don't
their
say you
time.
guys. All right, don't say you guys, because it's not me. There's other little dirty
Everyone's
little
not
kids.
being considerate of their
Dirty little
time.
kids.
Yeah. But
Bruh, man. But no, legit, I reckon just that day to just like, the day of doing nothing. Like, it needs to be planned and like,
what's nothing?
Maybe the
just
Jews are onto
literally
something.
in bed.
The Jews are
oh,
on
have a
them.
Sabbath?
Yeah, no, don't even turn on the lights. You want them on
That's
tomorrow?
work.
Turn them on right now.
Bro.
But yeah, what's nothing? Like just in bed, literally with a movie playing, or like just relaxing, like you said, in the bush, because that's not nothing.
That's a very good question. All right, for me, yeah, I would say a bit weeby. Like a good day of just watching anime, bro.
Don't whisper it, bro. Just say it with your chest.
A good day of just watching anime will go dumb.
Yeah.
I would actually go dumb.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like I wake up, maybe I go for a walk in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Nice
With
size
this
walk.
type of weather, or would you want like on your day off for it to be raining and all of that? What would your ideal day off be then?
You've thrown spanners in the
that's a
works.
good question.
now, you've
Your
thrown spanners
ideal
in the
day.
works. All right, ideal would actually be a rainy day.
Okay.
Yeah, rainy day that it's dark outside and you need the lamp on, not the light of the room. You put a lamp on. You know what I mean? That's the vibes. Little young candle in the side, just for scented, and animes on the screen, bro. I'm actually gonna
That's
just
nice.
chill out the whole damn time. But oh my days.
So
That's
for
so
you, a
nice.
relaxing day is completely inside the house,
Yeah. Ultimately, I reckon.
or like inside the house in the bush, or like, you know what I mean?
Oh, don't do that, bro. A cabin,
Yeah,
In a cabin.
That's the word, cabin.
oh
That would be
snap,
nice.
bro. A cabin on an. Okay, it has to be a solid cabin because I'm expecting a bit of rain, a bit of torrential
Yeah.
kind of rain, but I need the cabin to stand strong.
Yeah.
Candles or lamps going on, watch some anime. Maybe once the rain's died down, I go out, I go fishing real quick, get some fish.
What the-
Bro, you got to fish first thing in the morning.
I know,
You're
yeah.
not prepared at all.
Oh, you gotta do it in the morning? I
Dude's
fish in the
having
morning, I
carrots for
fish in the
dinner.
morning, yeah. Fish in the morning, and then cook that as the dinner
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah,
end of the
yeah.
night. Bro.
Damn.
We need to do a fishing trip, man.
We've
We
said
need-
it for like 3 years
so
straight.
long. So long.
3 years straight.
One of
We've
the
said
guys has been watching endless videos on how to catch crabs.
Bro, oh yeah.
And I'm like,
bro.
the guy's just ready to go.
Man. Guys, we suck at planning.
We
these types
suck.
of
No, we
things,
actually suck. It's so bad.
bro. Girls, if they want their ideal day off or whatever, they will plan it
They will
and
take
execute it.
They also just take a day off work.
You do it, yeah. That's all you guys
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
It's amazing.
Well, no way you guys think that. You guys always say we don't know how to plan things, and now you guys
Nah,
are saying
no.
we do.
We say girls. No, okay.
No.
Girls know how to
Girls-
plan things. Yeah, go.
Nah, yeah.
Girls know how to plan things with
You dig the hole.
themselves. I'll do the damage. Girls know how to plan things with themselves.
Yeah.
As soon as a partner is involved in the equation, every common sense goes out of their head. What do you want to eat? Nothing comes out of their mouth, bro. Like they forget English.
I don't
If it's
believe
with
that.
themselves, they can plan itinerary, everything what
Yeah,
they need
yeah.
to do, bro.
Have you started doing the mind game though for that? What do you want to eat?
What's the mind game?
Guess where we're going, and then whatever she says, you just go.
You
there.
just I've never tried that. Well, you've ruined it now, bro.
To be honest, though, with us, he's the fussy one. I'm no,
you're
dead
not about to
as,
start
dead
this on the
as.
podcast,
No,
bro.
no, dead as. I will suggest a place, and Daniel will be like, "Oh, nah, I'm not really feeling it." Whereas I'm happy to go anywhere. Daniel,
Oh,
don't
she
even
just wants to
please
spend
don't
time with
cap.
you.
Please don't cap because I'm actually open to go anywhere. No joke.
Bro,
I'll be
I'm
like,
the
oh, let's go
fat ass.
Springvale. You'd be like,
I'm the
oh,
fat
you
ass,
want to go
bro.
Springvale? Like, you do it in like you want to go Springvale.
Yeah, but ultimately I'll still go.
Yeah, you'll go, but I know you don't want to go.
But I'm
so
going-
why would I
I'm
take you there?
going.
Whereas I'm open to anything.
That's straight.
Yeah,
cap,
so
bro.
please. I'm easygoing. I'm actually pretty easygoing.
I'm the podcast, bro. Big podcast. Oh my god.
What about you, babe?
Damn. Oh man, but no,
pretty
honestly,
bad,
yeah,
bro.
these weeks, bro, it's been mad. It's only
So
it's
messed
only
up,
getting
man.
more mad.
So what's your ideal day off then?
Not going out. I thought like, going to the shops or something, but
Ew.
shops stress me out. Like I went today and it was just stressful, especially I knew what I was going for, but because it's Christmas time, everything was kind of gone and I was walking around, there's so many people, everyone was fighting for parking spots. It was just too much. So definitely maybe not in the house. I feel like I feel like nighttime, I like being at home at nighttime, but like during the day, I'm one of those, like I like to do something. I like to be out doing something. I don't know
Exit,
what.
all the lights.
I get
all
you.
the
I get
windows
you.
up, bro.
Oh
all the
yeah, as
daylight
soon as I
coming
wake
into the
up,
house, bro.
everything, there's lights.
Hey,
the
I'm like that
door
as well.
is open.
As soon as I wake
Yeah.
up, I want all the
Yeah,
curtains
I don't
open.
get how people like it
Yeah.
That's
to be
crazy,
dark when
bro.
the sun's out.
But is your whole family like that?
Yeah, my
Yeah, I was
mom
gonna
is
say
like
it's an
that. I'm
Arabic
like
thing.
that. Yeah.
Must be some kind of Arabic something. Like I don't know. As soon as the sun rose up when you're on when
Yeah.
the pyramids, bro, you just you just open up the shutters.
Move the stones.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Did you say yours?
I think mine's similar. Where it's like I don't like for it to be in the house. I think for me, like I like to be around. So I don't like the idea of just like relaxing by myself. But I like maybe even being quiet around somebody.
Yeah.
Damn,
Well, that's nice. I like that.
that's nice.
Yeah, like I don't. Yeah, but then for me, it's like as long as there's good food, like even if it's cooking it, like I don't really care.
Yeah.
But
Damn,
there's
for
nothing like
vibes.
I'm like I want to do this thing.
Yeah.
So like, how do we plan trips?
With who?
Each other. How do we do it?
Guys, are you free? First, you have to set the date. You always have
Because
to
we're
set
all the
date.
type that you know how there's always those friends in the group chats where like you're planning something, they don't necessarily contribute. Like you don't know where they're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you coming or not, bruv?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your sister.
But we're all the type. we're all the type that if we're coming, boom, we're active in
Yeah,
like
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
figure out
yeah.
what's going on. If
For
we're not
sure.
coming, you know we're not.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
So why the heck? Yeah. What's
No, we
what's
should
going
just do something then. Like we should actually just do something.
Schedules just
All right,
off.
when are you guys free?
on? I mean, Jan is looking kind of
Alright,
tasty.
good.
Well,
End
we're
of
all
Jan.
going. We're
No.
all going
Yo,
away
you-
for a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Say that, well, bro. Apparently, that's the haps
Yeah.
in Jan.
Yeah.
Like, there's 1,000 different. My cousins are coming now. So.
Oh, what the heck?
Your sister's friends are
my
going to be
sister's
there.
friends are going, and
Yeah.
one of my dad's colleagues as well. Like, what's going on?
A big link up.
The whole world.
What
is-
even?
The whole world's going
What
there.
even? All right, beautiful.
But yeah, like okay, you know what I'm saying? Like a us thing.
We should.
Yeah.
Has to
I
happen.
thought we were doing international trip
End of Jan, early Feb.
when it opens.
So we got problems. We got problems with international. You're trying to do something.
I'm trying to do some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're trying to go to FIFA, bro.
When is that?
December.
Oh, that's
next year?
December.
Yeah.
Oh,
Huh?
you can go
What?
then.
Next year. Next year.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys can go. That's plenty of time to plan.
bro. This stuff needs
That-
to happen.
yeah.
That's what I'm
Actually, yeah.
saying.
Just
bro.
do it.
I'm literally trying to find another income that's gonna fund that one.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for it. Like I am, but
All right.
not
so,
out of my
Yeah,
salary.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Not out
any
of my main
brands that
salary.
are watching this right now, okay?
Yes.
You know, we didn't even do our plug in the beginning of this.
Oh,
but
shoot.
Any
We
brands,
will.
any brands that are watching this,
Yeah.
you heard the plans we're trying to do. TripAdvisor.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if y'all do
Sponsor
podcast
the trip.
sponsorship. We're here. Talk to us, bro. Get at us.
Luxury escapes.
Bro, all of you guys, like, come holler, bro, because, yeah, we need this to
Bad.
we need this to actually happen, man.
Bad.
What's going on in the city right now, though, man? I'm liking the scenes and the
Burn City.
Energetic.
and the energy, yeah.
It
But
is
I know I'm
very-
definitely not doing anything this coming weekend.
Nope.
But we had a great time at Rhythm.
You are doing something this weekend.
No, I'm not.
By force.
What am I doing?
I can't say.
We'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Far out.
Friday.
Damn, how am I booked?
Friday.
Bro? Oh, Friday. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that's calm. That's calm. I mean, like my Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think there's anything on. But yeah, shout out to Rhythm, man.
Yeah. Very
Crazy
nice
scenes.
event. Shout out to the guys and the girls that set it up.
Yo, it was actually crazy.
It was
scenes,
very
man.
nice. Like I wanted to, obviously, I don't know what I'm saying. But shout out to like Melbourne. Lately I've just been seeing everyone is like so connected with each other. Even at events, like you just see people
Showing love.
meeting for the first time, saying hello, saying hey. Even yesterday at the Rhythm event, a few people came up, they're like, oh my gosh, I love you guys. Not even just because of the podcast. They're like, I've just seen you on Instagram, and like I just, love what you guys do and love the stuff that you post and stuff, and it just seems like it's all genuine and it's all nice, like I'm actually loving the space that Melbourne is at.
Yeah.
In terms of connections, relationships with each other, it's just beautiful to see.
It definitely seems like, I don't know, because we're living in it and so we feel it a little bit more, but it's like I'm not seeing the same from other states per se.
Yeah.
But
Yes, who
I could
knows?
also be
Who
very
knows?
outside of
Yeah.
the
We don't
sphere.
know,
So,
really.
but it is good to be part of one that is like that.
For sure.
If anything.
For sure.
That whole best friends thing when you meet for the first time kills me, man. I have a best friend now, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
Congratulations.
But do twice. And I think we're best.
There you go.
Love to see
But
it.
it's just good vibes all the
Yeah.
time, man.
Yeah.
Like, this is lit.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
as
what
in
it's
proper
about.
Lit, man.
cool.
Like, it's weird ass, but
Yeah.
it's
Like, why should it be anything else?
anything else?
Yeah.
That's
Like,
what
why?
it's meant to be,
Like,
right?
why should it be, this should be awkward until we meet 20 times? Like,
Bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if you're cool, I'm cool.
We're cool.
It works.
there you go, best friends.
We're best friends, man. So, nah, it is
Loving
nice
it.
scenes like
Yeah.
that, man.
It
But
was a great event. Great event.
But damn, Sunday night
No.
haps.
No. Enough.
I'm standing my ground, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a grown man.
But that's for you guys. You can't expect it to be forever, because yesterday there were a few people who weren't going to work the next day. So they're not complaining. It's just y'all. Who told you guys to have
It really
jobs
was
on a
just
Monday?
us two, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what I'm
like
saying.
9 to
Unemployment's
5.
looking tasty, bro. But like,
Fine.
damn, man.
Yeah.
But nah, Sunday, come on,
What happened
guys.
to the Saturday
we have
haps?
to, guys,
So this is the annoying part, right? Like, so during the day we're all hanging out, and Daniel goes, "Oh, I'm the king of leaving when I
early.
want to nowadays. Like when I want to
come on,
leave,
you
I
guys
want to
have to
leave."
respect that
And so
habit.
he goes, "Yeah, we're great, proven by
I have been
yesterday.
lately.
No, you haven't.
I'm gonna leave at 12:30. All right, cool. I'm okay with that. I also have work. We'll go together. We'll leave together."
Yeah.
The guy on the last one was like, "Yeah, guys, time to head out now."
Not
2
even
a.m.
that. He disappears for a little bit. Daniel's up on stage. He's up on stage doing God knows what. He's up on stage with the people turning up. Like, what is going on? How did you even end up there?
That's when I started to question every decision I've ever made in life, right? When I was up there, and then I recorded, and then I caught a glimpse of the time.
All the time.
I said 1:20. I said, whoa.
Way past your
So what's
set
happened?
time.
Yeah, because I had not checked the time at all.
Yeah.
That whole, as soon as we got there, like, I had to check it. Something happened, man, and it got up at
Jeez.
1:20. I said, fam, yeah, this is a very bad decision we make. This is a mezzo.
But like, even if like you regret it, but like you would have
already
regretted not doing it as well. You know what I mean? Like, it's few far in between. That kind of, it's like, whatever.
If
Screw my life up
if you
for a
guys
week.
said you wanted to go to a Crown Gold Class movie yesterday night,
After,
no, as in only,
yes.
could have been fine.
Nah, it was
I wouldn't have caught
vibes.
FOMO.
It was vibes.
It was vibes.
It was vibes.
And I'm very happy we
Not
went.
gonna lie.
But I wouldn't have caught FOMO, bro. Like, my body is so like
For
very-
like a movie.
yeah,
Yeah, me
My
neither.
body is so like, you actually don't need.
Why the hell would I go to
check
Crown
and
to watch a
yansh
movie?
all the time?
What
What kind of this equation is this?
Wait. What are you saying? I'm saying I wouldn't have caught FOMO of not being like, if you guys.
Why would anyone go to Crown to watch a movie?
What are you saying?
You said
You
if
said
you guys
Crown.
want to go Crown, watch a movie.
Yeah, like Gold Class vibes. I'm in Village. That's what I mean.
yeah,
Gold Class, right?
yeah.
We go to Gold Class.
Yeah.
And we watched the movie or something
Yeah.
instead of shaking Yash.
No, I want to.
I wouldn't have caught FOMO. Nah, it was vibes at the end of the
It
day,
was.
man.
Shout
Yeah.
out
Shout out
to
to the game,
Rhythm.
man. Yeah, I'm actually really liking just what they're doing, and I guess
Yeah.
what I guess is gonna come as well.
Yes.
The coming months and all that stuff, and I guess opportunities for us to even work with them more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to come to, man.
for sure,
So
for sure.
Definitely.
That's litty, man.
Yes.
Yeah. What's going on, anyways, man?
Before we jump ahead, might
Yes,
as well
sir.
just do this drop. This podcast is supported by Manscaped. You can pick up the Lawnmower 4.0 right now. It is actually very good. I used it yesterday. Things are comfortable. It is summer, and I like it very much right now. Okay? I love myself. You should love
I love
yourself
myself.
too. There you go. Right? Self-care. That's what we're about.
Amen.
And Christmas
But nah,
is around the corner.
yeah, Christmas
too,
around the corner.
so-
It's actually a really, really good gift. Like,
Yep.
like maybe not for like family, but
Hey, why not?
hey,
Yeah,
you know
why
what?
not?
Nah, yeah, some things just
I'm the one that always says, "I'll stop trying to use the word normalize." Normalize getting your
because
dad a
that's
Manscaped
that's on the level of getting your mom lingerie.
We don't do that.
Yeah, see.
My eyes are closed. now.
Yeah, there you go. Nah, but legit, pick it up. It's a great gift.
Yeah,
It's also
sure.
just a great gift to yourself. You know, you're going to be spending a lot of money on people during this period. Spend something on yourself
Exactly.
too. Like,
Treat yourself.
I'm
for
actually
sure.
learning like it's not selfish. It's self care.
Else.
Wow.
But yeah, TDP. Use the code TDP for 20% off plus free shipping,
Free shipping.
on manscaped.com. So TDP on manscaped.com, 20% off free shipping. Let's get back to this episode.
Yeah, nah. What's going on in this crazy world of ours right now?
The
man?
world.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh,
No,
actually,
has there been a lot going on?
no. Okay, not crazy ass things going on, but I mean, we're all outside and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Everyone's borderline just stopped checking stats, stopped seeing what's going on with this whole Rona situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm realizing it's still 1,200 cases a day.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
So the only reason is because there's one Instagram page that I don't follow
Like
them,
the
but
Daily Oz or
the
something?
Daily
Yeah.
Oz. Then
I've never followed them, but I saw their posts
Bro,
every
I
single
suss
day.
their stuff every day. I just don't follow.
I didn't even suss it because it was that much on people's stories that it was there
There you
every
go.
That
day.
you didn't need to go.
I didn't even need to ever
Yeah.
follow them or go.
Yeah,
on
but
the
we always got 1,200 cases, like pretty much every day for like the last 2 weeks or something.
It's a bit crazy.
Yeah.
I think right now we will lead the way in personally apologizing to South Africa for being an honest student in the classroom and identifying something and then getting kicked out of the class.
Yo, that's honestly that situation of like, miss, you misspelt that. Hey, do you want to be rude? Get out of my class.
Legit.
Oh god.
All right, well, what happened actually? Does that what exactly was the
So none of this is new at this point. So
Yeah,
like we'll
but it's still,
race
like,
through
no
it,
one is even, like,
so obviously there's a new variant.
Apparently.
Omicron.
Yes,
Yeah.
apparently.
Is it Omicron or Omnicron?
Omicron, I think, bro.
Okay, cool.
Ah,
And they skipped two names, two
letters.
right? One because it was new is what it was, and so like they didn't want to confuse people like the new
Omicron.
COVID.
Sorry, Omicron.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't want to confuse people with the new COVID because then like when it's the old one, they might be talking about it and be like the new one. No, not the new one, the new,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That kind of thing. And then the other one was,
Delta, was it?
no, the one after that was Z, which
Okay.
XI.
Oh,
And that's because it's the Chinese president's last name. And like obviously the whole situation with that. And like it's a political thing.
bro, wait, I just realized they let like there's probably a bunch of companies called Delta Airlines.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
They just let them catch the
Bro,
the smoke.
no, so
Like real quick, like everyone's scared. Ooh, let's not
Delta.
let's not annoy
Yeah.
Chinese whatever.
Yeah,
G,
no.
but let's
Yeah.
let's just let Delta cop it.
bro, Corona was struggling.
Oh, the
like the
drink, yeah?
beer.
Yeah.
What do we do? you know what's mad, yeah? Because Corona means crown.
Yeah,
There's literally another beer called Crown.
Yeah.
And they didn't cop it.
nah, man, no one
But
does
it's
the
just-
research
yeah.
that deep
Yeah,
to
that's
find
Yeah,
out like that.
it's just like, it's just unfortunate kind of. It's
Right.
like all those companies that were called ISIS.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Oh,
we
like
had
the
we had one
initials
in
or
the
something
city.
like
It's like the ISIS Tower or something. And like they had literally had to change it after that.
guys, bro.
Unfortunate.
Bro, the PR team was
Nah.
stressed when it all probably started going down, man.
Far out.
But so, all right, we skipped the new and we skipped
Yep.
the G and we went to Omicron. And that's
Omicron.
apparently where we're at right now.
And then, so that's found or discovered by South African scientists.
yeah.
Obviously, they're very good at detecting viruses because of their HIV research and all that kind of stuff. And I guess because they found it, whoever it was like, that's theirs.
it takes back
Finders keepers.
Yeah.
Bro, how mad though? Like you can just do.
It went down for that,
Like
yeah.
this is nothing new. Like how news works and all that kind of stuff in this world. Like, all right, someone says something, people run with it.
Yeah.
But you can really just slap the label South African
Yeah.
variant.
And
Yeah,
everyone
but like
runs
we
with
also
it.
did that with like
Everyone
UK
runs with it.
variant but what I mean, was it a UK? I
Well, yeah,
don't know anything
yeah.
to be honest.
But it's like they can really just slap that on there and
Yeah.
run with it just
Yeah.
like that. And that's what it is.
It's also like interesting to me because like this is a global virus. So like even if it started in one place, it's not like it's theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just a problem we all have now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, legit.
Like
everyone
it's
to
not.
share.
It's like, okay, well, do something about it.
I'm sure they didn't want to.
They didn't want to have it.
Everything
Like,
that's going on.
yeah.
They did not want to add that on as well,
Yeah.
man. But apparently, that's what we got right now. Like,
Yeah.
that's what's going on in our circulation.
Yeah.
Does anyone actually like?
Apparently, it could be an amazing thing.
Okay, I heard something like this as well.
Yeah, that it's like it transmits very quickly, but
Like less severe.
very severe.
Oh, what?
Very minor.
Mild. I was gonna say.
Woo! And so it's really good because
This guy was eugenics, bro. Population control, bro.
So it spreads.
yeah, it spreads fast,
but-
but very minor symptoms.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Apparently.
like effects.
This is all.
You never
allegedly.
know, bro.
Yeah.
You never know. It could be one of those things. Like that's the thing we don't understand. That what if it's one of those things? I always come back to this example of like, yeah, it doesn't kill you, but it does your balls. Now no one has kids in 20 years.
Like you can use Manscaped, they'll look great, but
Yeah.
you can't use them. Your
Yeah.
balls won't work.
Might as well look great.
You might as well, yeah. Damn.
It's just too much, to be honest.
Because I think, yeah, everyone's just outside at this point
Yeah.
now.
Nah,
like, it
nobody
is
cares.
what it is,
What?
man.
Moshing.
Bro. It's a wild world.
But some states are still. I think borders are closed, aren't they? For some.
Queensland just opened up, and I
Yeah.
think Western Australia are holding tight because they're like, we're not going to do a lockdown, bro.
Bro.
They're trying to. I mean,
Avoid it.
I kind of get it on their end as well, man. They've had the best time,
They've had an
amazing time, amazing time.
Enjoying over
Like,
there.
how does that happen during all of
Yeah.
this that they've literally just
Yeah.
lived? Bro. But it's like if they open up and then they cop it, like
Ooh.
that would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
But
Can you imagine being locked down in 2022? It's like so childish.
childish, right?
Oh, the whole
It would
world
be
is
so
coming
Perth
out.
of them.
Bro, that's mad, man. Well, yeah, nah, hey, man. Hey, everyone's keeping well from what I'm hearing. I feel
Yeah,
like the hype and
for
all that
sure.
stuff has died down.
Yeah.
I'm still just wondering what conspiracy theorists are thinking right now, man. Well,
In
not even
terms
theorists.
of-
They don't like being called theorists. You know, they're saying it's not a theory when it's true anymore. But like,
Bro, literally everything is a theory.
yeah. Who knows really
Yeah.
what's going on right
Yeah.
now, bro? But like, it's back to that thing I was saying like ages ago. Like, sure, you can have your theories, all this type of stuff, yeah. Even if it is true,
What are you gonna do about it?
when it comes out, what the heck you gonna do?
So I was thinking about this today. Like literally that same
Like,
equation ran in my mind, and I'm like, okay, if you do nothing about it, it's gonna happen. And if you do something about it, like surely part of you feels like if I do something or enough, it's better than doing nothing, right? Like, cause it's like if you really believe this thing, how could you just let it roll and like
yeah,
not?
I feel yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a weird. I guess it's sort of got to do with your morals. But yeah, at the same time, you're kind of like you're in this massive machine. You're kind of like, okay, I convinced everyone that this was created in a lab in China, and then what?
Yeah.
Still out here, bro.
Like people still
getting
dying.
people- oh,
I've seen a bunch of like memes of like what's that movie, bro? The Will Smith movie with the dog.
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. Like I saw this guy just put out one today talking about me when I'm the only person that hasn't got the vax. Like everything's gone crazy and you're still walking around. Or even do you remember that one ages ago? It had like the Walking Dead zombies walking
Yeah.
outside the car. The guy's loading up
Oh,
the
yeah.
clip. I forgot what's the song. Even when the sun,
oh yeah,
The
yeah,
Miguel
yeah.
one.
even when the sun don't shine, bro. He's just loading up his clip, bro. Me when everyone else is walking zombies.
Oh
Though.
gosh.
It's like even if everything does go crazy, like
Yeah.
let's say this did turn us all into zombies, right? All right. Everyone thinks that that's what's
You ain't gonna survive that.
bro. All right, because this goes into what I was watching Lost in Space on Netflix recently. I don't know if you guys
Lost
have even
in
seen that.
Space,
It's
no.
pretty nice, man. I really like the writing for that show.
Okay.
Like they've had really great natural scenes, bro. I'm like,
Okay.
like this is you can believe that this is a real scene.
That's
It's
nice.
crazy. So pretty much the premise of that is like, yeah, like Earth is done out. They've gone up to like those those kind of like, damn, everyone on the audio is like, whoa, what was that? Those
They were at Rhythm.
those spaceship things, like the colony, like everyone has to like move off Earth and live in a space colony, blah blah. Space travel and exploration is all like easy to happen at this point in time, but Earth is finished, right?
Yeah.
And like during all of this, they have like encounters with aliens, mutinies within themselves, all this kind of stuff, and like they finally got to the sanctuary at some point, and now it's all aliens are coming again,
Yep.
and I'm thinking like, bro, at what point did you just give up, bruv?
Yeah.
Cave in.
Like people really keep fighting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm just
Yeah.
thinking, I was watching it, I'm like it's cute and all, but like, fam, like you guys are constantly just fighting and dealing with situations
Yeah.
and striving and
Stressed.
surviving.
Yeah.
He made him like, bro, like, what point do you actually just
Especially because
say,
it's also like impacting people's ability to just like live in terms of work, you know, going into shops. You can't even go into certain shops because you don't have.
Oh, even talking about
thingy.
right now. Like,
Yeah, I'm talking about like even right now. So it's like they're fighting really, really hard for it, which I mean, I respect it to all those people who are actually still standing their ground until now, because clearly, you know, they're not letting us shake them. But I don't know. Eventually, surely, maybe, like you just say whatever.
That's what
you
I'm
know?
wondering. Like, how resilient do you guys think you would be in, let's say, if this situation of life now for a lot of people, or even just like that post like apocalypse kind of situation?
Yeah.
How resilient could you really be? Let's give you guys some scenarios then instead.
Alright, go.
Alien invasion, where they're like shapeshifters. Like it's aliens have come down, but they're shapeshifters. They can live among you, and they're slowly trying to like turn everyone into. But there's let's say there's one way you can detect that they're shapeshifter or something.
Right,
like you scan UV light, boom, like something
see-through.
sparkles. Yeah, boom. Yeah. So you can detect them, but if you're not detecting, like they live amongst you and they try to convert you. So alien invasion, zombies, but they're medium speed zombies.
Okay.
Right?
Medium speed.
They're not
Right.
slow walking. They're not sprinting like World War Z,
So they can catch
but
up.
they're Olympics power walking kind of
Right,
vibes.
yeah.
Yeah. Or kind of like Divergent, when there's different factions on the planet, like this colony,
Oh, yeah.
you know, there's wars in that kind of sense, and like yeah,
But like that's all humans.
all humans,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
humans. Which one of those kind of post like situations would you guys want to like be in? The zombies, the alien invasion, or these kind of like Earth factions and stuff like that?
The Earth factions I understand because we have history of it. Like, that's literally the World Wars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which probably aren't far off from another one now.
Damn.
Try.
The shapeshifters one would kind of be sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. Because like because nothing says that the aliens are bad.
They're
Yes,
bad
I was gonna
aliens, bro.
say,
Oh well, they're not bad, but they're trying to turn everyone into
Turn us
them,
into
into them,
aliens
into
as
them,
well.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And then what do we do?
There's
Once we're
there's a
aliens, we just-
resistance, you know. There's clearly resistance.
That's just a massive game of octopus then.
Just don't get caught.
Yeah, if they
Don't get
catch you,
caught.
then you turn into one. That's
Yeah.
it.
Detect them. Make sure you detect them
So you guys are down with that
before
one
you
then?
meet someone.
Well,
I feel like it's the easiest one to be able to just continue living your life normally.
because you
said
can't you can't
detect.
kill zombies, right? Like, is that the whole thing? You can't
Nah,
kill
the zombies one you can kill them. You
kill-
just gotta
oh.
get headshots.
Oh, yeah, no, then that's all right.
But they're constantly coming at you.
Yeah, there's just bare zombies.
Or these zombies, ex-humans.
Ex-humans, yeah. So they all got the vaccine.
Should have played more Call of Duty.
Get
Send
your
the
aiming
dogs.
right.
Right.
Yeah, maybe aliens for me.
Because I'm just like, bro.
Actually,
I'm not here for any of that, bro.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
I'm also
obviously
willing
not.
to just give up
I'm
very
not
early
really
on
down
and
for
get
that, bro.
yeah.
Like when I'm watching, I'm like, bro, why are these people like so resilient, bro?
Yeah. Do you ever watch these videos of like people with bunkers?
Or like
Like
present day?
Yeah, like they have apocalypse bunkers and it's like got canned food for like 10 years.
That,
Really?
Yeah.
That actually,
It's not a terrible
it's not
idea.
a bad idea. It's not a horrible
Like,
idea.
you can't just tell someone, oh, being prepared is a bad idea.
Yeah, that was not a horrible
Yeah.
idea, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I might actually do
It's
that.
not terrible, eh?
TBH, bro.
Like one of those metal ones in the ground.
Yeah.
all that.
Down the bottom of the house or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But damn, so you guys would be
too
down
bad.
for the aliens and stuff.
I think so. Aliens could be cool. But I'm also all, like imagining them as like the aliens from The Simpsons.
Yeah. Bruh. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't think I have that kind of energy to put.
Yeah. It is a lot.
Don't want it.
Right. And now I'm just thinking about, people now. I'm like, bro, you guys are headstrong, bro. Like, shout out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's one of the things that's like, there is something where I will be like that about. It's just not this one.
Yeah.
I just,
Bad, bro.
yeah.
You were saying we're on the verge of another World War?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw. So obviously the Winter Olympics is happening soon, and it's in China.
No one ever puts respect on the Winter Olympics.
Okay, and this is what I was gonna say. So basically, because of what's happening with the Uyghurs,
Tennis player? Oh, jokes. Okay. Yeah.
and that I think slightly, but mostly with the it is Uyghur, right? Like that's how you say it.
The UGHYA.
Like white guys that try to act black. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So with like obviously their concentration camps and stuff, a couple countries have been like, "Yo, we actually
Like, when with
don't want to come here, whatever." And think.
Wait. Where's the Winter Olympics meant to happen?
China.
Okay, so that's why this is okay.
So that's why they're saying things. It's not like we don't want them to compete. It's like, yo, we don't want to compete on land that is doing this.
Yeah.
Kind of understandable.
Yeah.
I think America did put out a statement. I'm not sure if they pulled out their team completely or they're about to or something like that, right? Or like the whole nation's like, oh, we're not going to go kind of thing, right? But it was there was some discourse along those lines. And then China basically said like that's kind of disrespectful. And if they do that, there will be repercussions.
Oh.
Right?
Repercussions.
And it's like, yo, we are not going to World War III over the Winter Olympics. Like at least over the Summer Olympics.
Yeah.
At least.
Right? Like,
bobsledding. We've already watched Cool Runnings.
That's
you know what I mean?
it.
That's all we wanted.
That's all I want.
Is that like a ego thing? Like why are you
It's
going?
all political. I honestly don't know because then it
Will
shows
be
like
repercussions.
Yeah.
like what
That's
is
a
it,
passive aggressive email,
bro? What is this, Scarface?
Yo, repercussions.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let me find the actual phrasing he used.
No, that's a bit wild.
It's a bit crazy, and then like Australia was like, oh, we're kind of like
Yeah.
uncomfortable with like
Yeah.
going there over some stuff or
Yeah.
they're like very. I think their thing is like we're okay with some of our athletes if they're not willing to go, no problem
They
Yeah,
also
of
said
whatsoever.
course.
like no
Yeah.
delegates as well.
Yeah.
Going something
Yeah.
like that.
Let me find this.
Like even with the whole thing that was going on with the tennis player as well, like it's actually quite scary too, to be honest. Like I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone ever got an answer for what's going on. Like there was a tennis player that was going to show up for a tournament, but like I think prior to she'd like spoken out about some like sexual assault like claims and charges and allegations and stuff against a political figure, and then she didn't appear for her tournaments. I might be butchering this. I believe I'm.
Yeah, she said like she was assaulted by someone.
And then she didn't show up for her tournament games, and everyone's like, "Yo, if we don't get
She just, like, disappeared
if
on
we don't get
social
word
media.
on the social media was gone and everything too." Oh no, but there was a statement put
I'm
out
okay.
from her account,
Yeah.
kind of like I'm okay, kind of da 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 da. But then everyone was asking like
Blink twice if you're okay.
they're like, what they say? They're like, "Yo, if we don't get proper confirmation of her safety,
Yeah.
like then
What the heck?
yeah, like what's going on?"
Yeah.
I think someone was saying like China won't be able to participate in the tournament or it will never be hosted there, things
Yeah.
like that. And just no word has come out. And stuff
Really?
Like
Still?
that. Ever.
So
yeah,
scary.
I haven't checked on that story
So
till today,
crazy.
but I believe that like nothing like ever came from that.
Yeah.
I'm just like
Whoa.
it's very sad,
Yeah.
like quite scary that you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy,
It's
bro.
Yeah.
pretty
When you
insane. Pretty
Speak
insane.
out and
It's
something
like
like that.
that's why I'm not
happens.
tripping of like
It's
you
more
know,
than just like in that kind of, dictatorship. It's more than just losing your career. Like you don't know what could happen. Like here or maybe you say I was assaulted by the CEO and it ruins your life in terms of your career, you know?
yeah.
Which is very wrong, but it's not the same as like dying.
Losing your
you know?
life over it.
pretty
Yeah.
scary.
So it says that the US has announced a diplomatic boycott of the Beijing Winter Olympics in 2022, saying it will not send any government officials to the games.
Everyone's doing the government officials.
Yes, and basically it's due to ongoing genocide and crimes against humanity in Xinjiang and other human rights abuses. China responded to the report saying if the US insists in willfully clinging to its course, China will take resolute countermeasures.
Oh,
Damn.
What does that mean?
what does it mean?
Tell me.
When are they meant to be, the Winter Olympics?
No one knows. We don't watch that.
No one watches.
That's
that.
why we're not willing to go to World War
III.
III over
Make
this.
sure we're
What got our bunker set?
prepare ourselves for it. We
Yeah.
don't know what's going on. That's wild. That is so wild.
I got love for I and I.
I'm not ready. I'm
Not even
ready.
you and I. It's just me by myself.
Man.
Nah, not ready for that. honestly.
Bro.
People just need to calm down. Everyone just needs
pain.
to take a deep breath and calm down.
Bro, like honestly,
For
you
real.
realize
Like-
why are we fighting? Like, if everyone didn't fight, then there would be no fight.
Yeah.
I've always said this, bro.
Dead
Like,
ass.
nah, think about it, Mao. You're onto something, bro. If the whole earth just took a collective deep breath,
Mm-hmm.
like at the same time, you know how we have that 40 minutes or 40 hours of no light or whatever they used to do in school. You know what I mean? Everyone turns off the lights and all that.
Yeah.
Bro, let's just all
Yeah.
International Deep Breath Day.
Yeah, but can you imagine? Everyone breathes out at the same time. Methane goes out, kills all the plants. Free.
Yo,
Damn.
would we cause some kind of like geographical
knows?
shake if we all breathed?
Because it sounds crazy, but we can.
You know the one how like if everyone jumps at the same
Stadium,
time,
if you like all
Oh,
clap
yeah,
on the
yeah.
right thing, you can destroy the concrete of like the stadium.
Yeah.
So like there's a thing in Brazil that
way.
happened. They got a stadium called the Maracana, and it's like
Macarena?
Maracana. Yeah, chill. 200,000 people. Yeah, massive stadium, beautiful, whatever. But there's this video you watch. I think
Yeah, I've
it's
seen
like early
it. I think I've
'90s,
seen
whatever.
it.
And like they're all clapping on beat, whatever, celebrating, and like they must have been in such like unison that the whole thing just
So
collapses.
crazy, bro.
Damn.
And it's like a whole wing, not
Yeah,
the entire
yeah,
stadium,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like
That's wild.
it's like
That's
what
hard.
the
But
heck?
that is cool though.
What?
It's cool that you
cool,
can do
yeah.
that, yeah. In a
Whoa.
way, yeah.
You your dark humor, bro.
But, but honestly.
Nah, we actually all need a deep breath.
Yeah.
Like actually, the
Everyone
whole
needs to
earth,
relax.
bro. You know what I mean? Maybe not right now because Omicron apparently is going around. You know what I mean? We'll wait a couple months and we'll all do our deep breath then. But fam,
Mask on, deep breath. It's actually kind of crazy though how like on that deep breath thing, like when you are feeling stressed, it really works, man. Like when you just count to
does.
4 and
Take a deep
then
breath.
you shake a little less and
reevaluate. Yeah.
yo, nah, it would change so much. It probably won't take because some people are just hell bent on being crazy and dictators.
bad. Yeah.
But for the everyday, you know what I mean? Let's say the cheeky racist around the corner of the street.
Yeah.
It might change some stuff.
I'll let him live.
It might change a little bit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jeez, bro. Nah, it's actually wild as times.
Kill
bro.
me,
So World War III, huh?
bro.
Yeah,
We're
man.
all going through
Yes.
it, bro. We're all going through
It's
it.
crazy times, bro.
Whole world's interesting stuff coming around. Obviously, this week New Zealand announced a cigarette ban.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right, and so anybody who's currently aged 14 or younger will never be able to buy cigarettes or
So it's
nicotine
not
in
it's
their
not
life.
a bill. This is legislation now.
No, I believe it's like just
Like sorry, not a bill in
proposed.
not a
like,
proposed bill.
Let me find it right
This is
now.
now legislation.
It's been passed.
New Zealand plans to have a lifetime smoking ban for
Yeah,
future
yeah.
generations. Has announced it will ban. As part of it.
Yeah.
So going to government. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So just for 14 years
For
and
people
under.
born, so
Like
people
when
14
when
and
it's
younger
in place,
at the
pretty
moment.
much
Yeah,
those
yeah,
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then for older people, it's like they will be able to buy. I think it will be at a higher premium and at a lesser
Tobacco.
potency, if you will. Yeah. How do you guys feel about that? The idea of like
yeah.
banning cigarettes or banning something.
Well, like, first of all, everyone always looks for more and more reasons to like hate on Jacinta Ardern as well.
Really?
Yeah, like I feel like a certain type of person
Yeah.
always does. You know what I mean? And this is more fuel for them to just
Of course, yeah.
like chuck in. But like, I feel like what I see a lot going on is a lot of like New Zealand kind of like policies or like even just actions or like you can call them PR stunts sometimes, but just things that they do publicly. It seems very like challenging and progressive of like this might really like annoy a bunch of people, but we personally believe that this is like a direction that we'll need to head
That's
in.
facts. You know,
You know
they
what
were
I'm
the first nation to allow women to vote.
First Nation.
Yeah. In the
world?
world. In the world.
Okay.
It's impressive. So they're leading with all these
But
things.
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, so I get that that's the same kind of heart and mentality that probably something like this is coming from. Me personally, I don't smoke cigarettes, and I believe like
Smoking with
sadly,
cigarettes.
it smokes with cigarettes. Sadly, it's very addictive for people, but everyone knows that it's very, very, very bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I, as someone who like
doesn't smoke
doesn't
and wants
smoke
people
and
to
wants
not
people
smoke.
to also not smoke, I'm like,
You're for it.
that's cool. Sadly, though, that's probably going to cause a lot of stuff, which I'm guessing you guys have opinions on. So I'll let you say some things too. But yeah, I feel like that might lead on to some other things when you ban something like that. So.
Yeah, I think, because with something like that, people use it for a lot of different reasons, you know, like to de-stress. Like you see a lot of people, take a breath. Now, but a lot of people who are like, you know, stressed throughout the day, they'll go through like 10 cigarettes plus, you know, and then for them that helps them calm down. So I guess something like this, it is very detrimental to a lot of people, even though in terms of like health, it's going to help and improve people's health. In terms of like, you know, I guess you can say their mental health, maybe not. But that's why I feel like you have to, if you're going to remove something like that, something so significant for people's life, you have to try and bring something in to replace it. Or like put measures in place to try and stop it. Because now what are they going to do?
One of us needs to actually say
Or where are they
exactly what we
gonna go?
believe is going to happen. But yeah, that's something I've
Should
always
you
believed.
replace addictions though with other addictions,
Something
or
that's,
should you,
But
or should you provide like essentially rehabilitation.
I don't think it's possible though. I don't think it's possible to try and do that, especially with smoking.
But rehabilitation, because what I was going to say with this swapping addictions thing, I forgot who said it, but that is what essentially kind of like life does become, like addicted towards something.
Yeah.
Right?
I did hear somebody say this.
Forgot who said it.
It's Breakfast Club or something.
Very
like that,
recent,
yeah?
very recent. And I believe rehabilitation is just trying to gear someone's mind towards like not necessarily being addicted,
healthier
but
thing to be addicted
a healthier
to.
thing to be addicted to instead. So, I mean, what we're all kind of saying is like, all right, cool. So if you remove the access to cigarettes, obviously once you start to criminalize something, criminal activity comes into play as well. I mean, I don't know how crazy could
No, but
snap.
So 1920s America, there was prohibition on alcohol and cigarettes, right? And this was let me answer, like, I'm against this. I don't think this is a good idea, right? Because I don't think there's an actual basis for it, right? So 1920s America, there was, and that was when I'm pretty sure it was because there was one preacher that was like very prominent and basically turned around the whole country and like in terms of faith, all that kind of stuff and whatnot. And then, it was like people want to, focus on Sunday, focus on being all that. And so it had some level, but it was also very forced for the ones that don't want to. Now, what that did is created a massive black market for alcohol.
And
right?
cigarettes as well?
And cigarettes. Okay. And so I'm pretty sure cigarettes were banned as well. But alcohol definitely, right? And so it's like what that created was a lot of people ended up being, put in jail because now it's illegal.
Yeah.
And as well as like people were just finding crazy ways to get this stuff, right? Now, my thing with this is like reading people's comments and stuff, it's like, yo, this is great because there's actually no reason that you need to smoke, right? Which is a fair point, but there's also no reason that you need to drink alcohol. Right? Like, if we're really going to do that, right? Because it's like, it's not healthy for you.
It's changed every year.
Everyone says a dark red wine, very good.
Yeah.
No one knows, yeah? Nah.
It's all theory, allegedly.
Legit, right?
Allegedly.
Conspiracy theorists. But it's like, because you can say alcohol, there's no real point. It's only for celebrations, celebrate with something else, all that kind of stuff, right? Social thing, all that.
Get yourself some.
But cigarettes, I can say.
Yeah, very grapetizer.
Appetizer.
Yeah.
I can say that with cigarettes, like, it's just a social thing. It's just for fun, all that kind of stuff. And so it's like, at the same time, like where I see a bit of inconsistency is like New Zealand's one of those societies where they will push for things like euthanization or abortion, all these kind of things, right? Which are, for whatever reason, deemed progressive stances to take for the
Definitely
time being, our generation.
Yeah.
And then one of those that goes along with it is things like decriminalizing drugs, like as in hardcore drugs, like your tongue cocaine, LSD, all that kind of stuff. Like, so in Europe, like, so Netherlands, Portugal, there's no, but like Netherlands and Portugal, there's no criminalization on any drugs, right?
Jeez.
And so the idea is that everything becomes,
but
you purchase it clean, right?
Yeah.
And so nothing's on the black market. So there's a good argument for it as well, right? To decriminalize everything.
That's what I've always said as well too. Like, everything is hot, taxed like crazy. It's provided clean through
and
gov and all that. And if you're really about this life, there you go, bro.
But then now you've opened the other can of worms of now it's part of our culture.
Yeah.
And openly. Because it's already part of our culture, bro. People are snorting everything today, right?
But now it's just out in the
now
open.
it's like, my dad's gone to buy some crack.
Yeah.
No, it's not crack anymore. It's cocaine now, bro.
Well, I mean, you can still get crack if he wants to.
Right,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so where I get like funny with it is like, because I know New Zealand, or I imagine, I honestly, I can't speak on her, but I imagine her party would be the type that would be like, yo, like, let's reteach on drugs and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, all right, what's the purpose of drugs? It's just recreational. There's no real value in it. It's just for party.
Like cigarettes.
So ban them too. You know what I mean? Eventually. Like, as in, you can't work this one in this way and this one that way.
So wild, bro. I guess maybe sometimes it's like, which evil do you want to agree with? Almost like all right, let's decriminalize, let's educate, and hopefully now it shows people a different kind of, like, you know what I mean? Like, compared to being that mysterious thing.
Yeah.
I've always heard about, I've always wanted to try. I had to go through this angle, that angle, meet this guy down that street to go get it. Now it's just open. It's like,
That's true.
Like when everyone's listening to the song, you don't want to listen to it anymore now. 'Cause it's like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, there's no more hype about this thing.
It's not
now.
that exciting.
It's not that crazy. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Like the thrill gets out of it. Now that's what I'm saying about like if you're really about this life.
But it's also like people just enjoy this stuff. Like, as in,
yeah.
there's some that is why these things are addictive, is because they're addictive. You know what I mean?
I was
So it's
gonna
like
say,
even
yeah,
if they're
we're looking at like the majority, what's the interest of the people?
Yeah.
Like what is the interest? Where does it lie? What do people want?
like for people.
like, do you think
yeah.
statistically, for example, less people visit brothels here where it's legal versus somewhere where it's illegal? I don't think so. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no one would know. But I don't.
It has to be a statistic somewhere, but like,
Yeah.
like, is it just because?
Imagine being the guy doing that research, bro. PhD. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, but it is crazy. I think just me because of my own personal inclinations not inclinations towards it.
You just
but-
feel like no one needs this for their
yeah,
life.
you know what I'm saying? Like I remember back in high school, man. Oh my gosh, bro. There was a girl I was really, really close with. And she started smoking, bro. It broke my heart, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I shattered it. I was like, damn, man.
It's one of those things I never like. I don't know. It's just like, why?
Yeah.
It's also, I don't know if you've. Oh, sorry, go.
No, go.
Like, if you've ever been in a room where it's like,
Nah, you're crackhead for this, bro.
what?
What are you gonna say?
No, you go.
What are you gonna go?
So like, in the Middle East, they smoke a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually because it's so cheap. Like, you're talking $3 a packet equivalent kind of thing,
Sheesh.
right? And it's like, and that's for the good brands, you know.
You just boosted up the flights,
Bro,
to Middle
is
East
it-
now. Everyone's gonna be there. Bro.
Stonks. But yeah, like, so especially you're talking Jordan, Lebanon, Syria, like I don't know those countries. I don't know why they smoke a lot. And we were in Jordan, and it was in the timeshare when my parents got played. Bro, it's 9 p.m. at night. It's one of those settings where it's like, you guys have watched Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
You know how it's like desks and everyone's on the phones, all that kind of thing, and then like there's it's literally like that, yeah.
What's going on?
Bro, like let's say the roof's a bit higher there because it's hot. Maybe a meter from the roof, it's just thick
cloud,
smoke,
yeah.
clouds of smoke. Bro,
Damn.
everyone like they're just working at the desk smoking. Like there's not a point where they're not smoking. My dad used to work in Jordan like in the 90s, right? So there was this old guy that worked with him. He would literally like the whole day he would light a cigarette. He would never even puff it. He would just let it run out in his mouth.
What?
It's just
Yeah,
there.
and then take another one. That kind of
another
thing.
one,
Just like the whole thing turns to
Crazy
ash.
how these guys have lungs of steel, bro, all the time.
It's
These
crazy.
heavy ass
It's crazy.
fuckers all be having
And so
lungs
like
of steel.
when you experience smoking like that, you're like, this is actually disgusting.
yeah.
I hate
too
this
much.
so
I thought you were about to
much.
say you like the smell.
I do
You
like the
say
smell.
that, yeah.
I do
I'm
like the
that's
smell. I actually don't mind the
crackhead
smell.
energy.
Yeah. I also like feel like they're so warm during the winter.
Ah, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, bro, that's the Kasi, bro.
Yeah.
The Kasi's just heating up the lungs, bro.
But I love gasoline as well, like as a smell.
Yeah, that one's not too bad.
Petrol.
Petrol's
I
not
had
too
a
bad.
bad joke to sneak in there. I'm not gonna do
Don't
it.
do that one.
Oi, oi, oi.
That'll be interesting to see how that plays out. That'll be very
Yeah, man.
interesting.
Bro, for everyone that has to make legislation and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no one likes you, and it's not your fault.
Like you actually just can't do that. Like make these
Yeah.
decisions and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's actually a headache, bro.
Mm.
I'm telling you, we'll
Someone's
see.
always not going to be happy.
It's pretty crazy though, that whole thing of like, yeah, what you're saying from 14 onwards, like
Yeah.
they probably would
Yeah.
never,
We'll never
be able to.
yeah.
That'll be a nice little guinea pig to watch. That
It kind of is also one of those things that like, I know we're trying to move off, but it's like, how much control can the government have over your life?
yeah.
Like, when are you just allowed to make your own decisions?
I like the ban. I'm all for the ban on like if we're saying up until a certain age, like if you're 16 or even
But that we already have. Like,
Yeah,
Hey.
this is not even
Oh, yeah,
that.
true, we do,
This is
yeah.
everyone,
can't.
but they're saying people who are like
from you're 14 and then every year it kind of like goes up. So
No,
you'll
no,
never be
no.
able
no,
to?
no, no. So if you're 14 right now
Yep.
and younger,
Yeah.
you will never be able to buy a
never be
nicotine
able
product
to.
in your life.
pretty much,
Right.
Because it's not in play yet.
If you are over, it's very likely that you may, like, I mean, it's very common for 15-year-olds try their first cigarette, that kind of thing, right? And so if you're 14 or over, so you will be able to access nicotine products, but they will be a much lesser potency.
Yep.
I guess that's them trying to wean you off. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's
gets
also
less-
probably a thing of like by the time this is in play, anyone because from 14 to 15 you can't even buy it anyway.
You can't, yeah.
I think up until what let's say
Exactly,
16 or so. So you
exactly.
can't even buy it anyway. So they're saying by the time it's even in, like it's a real law,
Yeah.
it's class for you. Like it's not gonna be able to happen. But everyone else now till then has the opportunity to be able to or something like that. But everyone born like below or that age and below, you will never get the opportunity to. And now once it's in place, you actually won't get the opportunity.
Yep.
So it's pretty crazy. Man.
No, that's good.
Zion, I had a question though, man.
Yes.
Do you guys believe you're becoming adults?
Yeah, I've been feeling it recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or why? What's
I don't know.
making-
Like, just I feel like I'm organizing more of my life. You know what I mean? Like on my terms.
So you,
That's good.
so you're an adult in the future.
Planning to become
a little bit like that. Yeah, a
planning
little
to
bit.
become an adult.
Yeah. At the same time, like sometimes I'm like, whoa, I'm 24.
Yeah.
You know? Like, yeah. So
But you
maybe a
feel-
little bit
okay.
like that. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you do feel like you're stepping.
I feel grown.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I'm doing adulting activities, but
Like
I don't
what?
feel like I am
What's
an
the adulting
adult.
activities?
It's probably same to Noor in terms of like the responsibilities that, you know, I've got and the things that I'm setting in place. It's like I'm not just doing these things for next week or next year. It's like I'm actually setting things in place for the next 10 years or so, you know? So yeah, but I was, I'm not an adult just yet, even though my age says otherwise.
Bro, this girl in her age.
Are you?
I was thinking, I don't know, to be honest. I actually don't know. Yeah.
I always tell you
still
you're
very childish.
adulting right now,
Nah, very
but that's
much.
only because you have a full-time job. I don't know why. I automatically assume.
Yeah.
You have a,
Yeah, I realize that doesn't add much of an adult element. It's really until you start like making lifestyle changes.
yeah, that's true.
'Cause when you know what you do in your job, you're like, yeah, you guys, you really let me slide into, and what everyone else does too.
Yeah,
You guys are adults.
you know what I'm saying?
Don't ever tell me what to do.
So that whole full time thing, that doesn't slap
Yeah,
adult immediately. But what I asked is like, I'm like, how does that transition? How do you feel like that transition to being seen as an adult by everyone else that you view as an adult? How does that like happen? Does it happen seamlessly,
yeah.
or like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like when
yeah.
do you? Yeah,
I think I feel it less because
you feel what less?
that transition thing.
Yeah,
Just because, and it sounds minor, but it's actually a big thing. Like, my dad never told me to shut up around adults when I was little.
yeah.
You know, like, he would actually let me get my rocks off. And so I feel like for a lot of people, it's like once other adults start listening to them.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've always had the attention of other
Yeah.
adults because my dad forced it. So,
because I can agree with that, but on the converse of like me starting to feel like, oh, I'm actually just adulting a little bit, is because I was now having conversations
with adults.
with adults. But it wasn't because my parents never let me.
Yeah. It just wasn't happening.
It just wasn't happening. And
Yeah.
I think culturally as well, it's like
It doesn't happen.
everyone's
You
together,
moved from
kids
the
are all
kids'
playing.
table.
Yeah.
Parents
Yeah.
are in their room.
Yeah.
If the kid's coming, it's do your little dance or bring me the. It's do your little dance or
Leave.
bring me the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's never come and sitting on the conversation. If you are, you're the little weirdo, bro. Like, what are you doing here, bro?
Yeah.
So like, but when I started to realize that, like, all right, if we're going, let's say like, yeah, we're going to my like cousin's house or something, right? Not most of the time we would all out there, parents are chilling and we'll all go do our own thing. But it's like we're at a point now where like we're
actually sitting with uncle
yeah,
and-
and
yeah.
we're all just because like, everyone else is growing up too as
Yeah.
well. But like, yeah, now we're all just sitting around and just all having a general
conversation.
conversation. Like,
Conversation, yeah.
Yeah.
something changing,
Bro,
bro.
that must feel so weird for your parents.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, just to watch and be like,
Because now you're sitting amongst
shut up,
us.
stupid.
it's crazy. Yeah,
What do you know?
it's wild,
Yeah.
bro. But like,
No, that's,
the one that like hits though is when you can like stand up for yourself.
Ooh, that's a good feeling. Standing up against adults.
to who? To adults? to
Anyone.
other
Literally
adults?
anyone. And especially if they're semi-related. Not related as in known to your parents.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
It is, but it's also like, bro, did I just do
Did I
that?
just ruin my parents' friendship?
Have you guys done that?
No timestamp, yeah, but it's happened.
Yeah.
I can't put a timestamp on when, but it's happened that like,
Yeah.
yeah, I said nah. Like I said
yeah,
no.
yeah.
I'm not doing that. Bro.
Yeah.
And I was just like afterwards, I was like, oh my days, bro, what the heck has gone down just now? And then after I sat with him, I'm like, nah, man, like,
It had to be done.
yeah,
There's
bro.
nothing wrong with what
It's
I
not
did.
a little boy
Yeah.
thing anymore, bro.
Yeah.
Like respect me a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy, bro. But that transition's just
It's weird.
I feel like a lot of adult or parents or adults only like see it when it's like, oh, you're married now or something, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
at the
true.
same level as us now, kind of thing.
Because I was even thinking, like, we have friends who are about to have a baby soon.
Yeah.
And even when I was looking at them, I didn't think, oh, you guys are adults now. It was just still kind of like, oh.
You guys are
you're
young
still-
and having a kid.
Yeah, that's literally what it was. So I actually don't know when that transition does happen. Yeah. Or like,
Maybe it never does.
But
Everyone
I was gonna
is
say
don't
maybe
know.
there's a
I
reality of
actually
like it
don't
actually doesn't, because I was talking to my dad recently. He's like, man, like in my mind, I'm still 30. You know, he's like, I still feel like
yeah.
the guy that's doing everything. You know what I mean? Like,
So
but
because
I'm
we're
old.
all of us are growing up, you're obviously growing up with the
Same
same
pace,
group
yeah.
that you're around. So it's like you just view each other the same way the whole time. So
just eternal
That's-
children.
It's gonna be crazy, like to think like in
Honest.
30, 40 years, you're like staring at our kids and be like, I used to play sport with your dad. I used to go clubbing with your mom, or you know what I mean, all that kind of stuff. And it's like, what the heck?
that was so cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Kind of weird as well.
Interesting to see.
Nah, bro. More and more lately, I'm like, fuck these kids.
Bro.
You gotta take it
Skip
away
a
from the
few years.
podcast.
Oh my days, bro. I remember like I was chilling with my little cousin, man, and she just wasn't stopping, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, cool. It was fun the first and second time, but like, bro,
You gotta keep up. You
She's
gotta
at a
keep up.
disgusting age though.
a little bit.
Like
yeah.
that's a really disgusting.
It is. It is.
That
yeah.
like 4 to 7 is like
Hey. I'm like, you're actually doing the most. I'm like, don't
You actually
watch
have to
it.
put in effort with them at that age. Like you have to.
yeah.
Nah,
They
it's-
need like
Have
so
to,
much
have to.
stimulation required.
Bro, it's actually
Yeah.
madness, bro. But damn, man, this whole adulting thing, bro. Yeah, I reckon it's just gonna continuously be just doing things that
And
borderline
whatever.
feel like we're being adults or whatever. But
Doesn't feel like it.
nah, yeah, I don't think I've realized. I feel like I got to the mentality of understand. Like, I actually don't think I'm ever gonna feel like.
You're an adult.
Yeah, I'm still just. I don't know.
Yeah, I think if you play your cards right, it's like you'll feel like not the man, but like you're a man.
You're a man.
But like maybe not like you're not old. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Yeah,
or like you're a lady. But
Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
That's so weird that it's like the man and the lady. It's not the woman. Like that sounds. Yeah, you're the
woman
That
sounds
weird.
sexist.
Yeah, you're the.
You're the female.
Never that one, bro.
I don't understand this whole thing with like not using the term
Is it
female.
just me?
It is, I think it is just you. Because you always tell us off
so
for it.
condescending for some reason saying that. Because we don't say males, we say men.
They do say males.
No, they don't.
Actually,
don't
men
know.
are trash.
Maybe.
You always hear that.
Yeah.
I find it so weird to be
Males are
like
trash.
females.
Females. Yeah, but why? Actually, you actually
I'm the
stop us
only
from
one.
saying it. It's just you.
Yeah.
Because I always try and I'm always like, okay, I'm going to type it. And then I'm like, wait, we got told
yeah,
off.
actually
But we
makes-
got told off from you. He was only you. You're the only one who's ever told us off.
Told off from you. Hey, you're still your own person,
know.
bro. It's just you.
No way. so
Yeah,
it's just me.
it's
Use the
just
hard
you.
F.
I think I
Bruh.
must say it.
I just find it weird.
Well, we are females.
Okay, it does kind of have that condescending tone. Like if you use it in the wrong way. It's kind
Yo.
of like buddy. I hate being called buddy.
Buddy.
Buddy. Oh my god.
It's like, all right.
Hey, pal.
This is probably my time as well. You know what's funny? I've just had to accept Dan.
Oh, you don't like
Dan.
it?
No, it's not that I don't like it. It just every single time it sounds weird to me.
Dan.
Dan.
I've never not liked it.
It's because you also got the same name as our premier.
Dan Andrews,
You're-
mate.
Oh, damn. I never deeped that.
Yeah, I only just noticed it.
It's because they always call him Dan, bro. They don't call
Yeah.
him Daniel, bro. Oh, snap. I'm the same guy.
Dan.
But yeah, hey, in the comments, let me know if I'm tripping out. Like, women,
Maybe you
obviously,
are.
or females.
Women.
Does females sound Does females sound weird, or am I tripping out?
Call
Let me
them
know.
galdems.
The gal them in the comments.
Galdems.
What else going on, man? In this crazy ass place of house.
I was gonna say I had a little something I sent in a while ago, but just on the topic of parents, I know I did send back something to do with Dr. Dre and his daughter, and how he wasn't, supporting her
yes.
financially and all that stuff. And then I saw a post not long after talking about
'Cause I saw something today that killed me.
Divorce day.
Yeah,
is it like a party or something that
Right,
he threw
yeah,
on
the
himself?
Party balloon spelling out divorce AF.
like, come on, man.
That was too much.
It's so weird to like when people have those divorce celebrations. Like, it's just maybe it's because of how I view
Yeah, I was
marriage.
gonna say it's probably because of the
that is
principles
what it
we
is. It's
have.
like I'm just like, even if it's the right decision to get out of it,
It's still
it should just
heartbreaking.
be so sad.
Yeah.
but
I think he was just being petty.
maybe.
Legit.
And like I would
it
too.
just has
Probably.
to
I feel like if
she
I was
took
that
half
rich,
my
I wouldn't
money.
be petty, bro. Like, why? Yeah.
She was trying to take his money.
You know what?
You have another billion
See,
reasons to chill.
see, like because I actually thought about this week. Yeah, I'm like,
Just planning for scenarios and situations.
yeah, like imagine
He's really adulting.
I know.
like, I'm single right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy adulted so hard, he went all the way to the divorce.
Yo,
Oh my god.
Yeah. Bad.
sitting on the porch, she took half.
Oh, man.
Nah, I was like thinking like if I set up things or if I set up my business and all that kind of stuff and it goes successful and I don't have any partner right now, right? And then someone comes along and then they want to take half, I would feel some type of way if they
Yeah.
weren't involved in setting it up.
If they were.
No,
Oh, if they were. Okay, yep.
if they were not. And so like for him, it's like she actually wasn't involved in setting up anything.
Are we sure?
When was the last time she produced a track?
It's about what goes on behind the scenes, mate.
Bruh, I'm sure she didn't cook a meal either. It's Dr. Dre.
Emotional support.
Okay, you clearly could have got
That
that from
goes a long
anyone.
way.
She was clearly distressing, not supportive.
Aish. Fair enough. But
Yeah, no, but
he
we
was definitely
see.
just being petty.
Yeah, the money thing.
Yeah. So I think, so the caption was just like, oh, Dr. Dre's oldest daughter says she's homeless, living without her car and her dad. And then like when you read into it, it's just talking about her father, like he was supporting her. Let's be truthful. And he was supporting her for a little bit, and then after a while, I don't know what happened, but he stopped. And so she's got kids, and she was just saying like she had to get a job at like a pizza place, and she had to start supporting herself and her kids. And she was
kids. Okay.
yeah, so she's got kids as well, and she was living like place to place for a while. And then I saw someone put up this caption or this like little thing on Instagram where it was just talking about, dear parents whose adult children don't talk to them, it's always your fault. And it was just talking about how we can go both way in terms of like, if the parents are too strict or suffocating, like that will also,
Have a
that will
negative
cause a
effect.
problem. But then also if they're lazy bums and don't, like take care of the children or try and have that relationship with them, that also causes thing. But it's saying bottom line is it's always the parents' fault because you chose to bring children into this world, and regardless of what happens, you should be the one that's always pursuing your kids and making sure that they're okay and stuff like that. So I don't know. And then when this thing came up as well, I was just kind of like, 38-year-old, your dad is rich, all of these factors, like what is actually the correct thing to do in this
It's
situation?
There's also the element, like just think about it now. Like these people live a different life than we can imagine, right?
For sure.
And when you've got like legal proceedings going on and stuff, there's probably a part of him that's like, hey, I'm gonna play bankrupt, so I'm not gonna be able to give you money because I don't want to lose money in this divorce. You know what I mean? So it literally might just be a thing of right now I'm not giving her money.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It's really tricky. I don't think it's fair to just blame the parents, right? And that's me knowing people that are like wonderful people and their kids
Wonderful
have just gone
parents,
astray,
yeah.
right? Like with life, and it's like, man, that's tricky. I don't think it's fair to just say like it's always the parents' fault. End of the day, though, you are the parent, so it's like you do run the ship. But man, if someone wants to jump off the boat, it's like, what can you really do at the same time? Like, and man, 38 is not young,
No,
right?
it's not.
I don't know. I don't imagine. Take Dre, right? This is a guy that's like clearly on that whole black excellence thing, so he cares about generational wealth. He's built fortune like crazy, right? I can't imagine being someone that's like, oh, I care about generational wealth and not passing it on to his generations, right?
to your
So
children.
it's very possible that this is somebody that I've helped over and over, and they just
Which it was,
it's not
yeah.
even they just squander. It's like they have no like ability, they have no gratitude, they have no nothing.
On some Kirk Frank kind of vibes, man.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, you seem crazy as the parent, but it's like, nah, this kid is like menacing to their own life.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
it's tricky. But then it would be hard to just be like, man, even that, it's like, how am I going to let my grandkid face this just because their parents are dumbass?
Their parents, exactly.
Because obviously you know the verse. What is it? Train a child up in the way in the way they should grow, and when they grow up, they will not depart from it. Right. And I don't know. I kind of because I want to put more blame to the parents in these type of situations because, but blame, but also understanding at the same time. And I say it because you have one, you have a whole as human being completely different to you sometimes, you know, thought patterns, all that kind of stuff, right? Like inclinations, personal, just things that they're drawn to, all that kind of stuff. It's a whole different person. But they are a malleable person as well, right? Like in terms of like, if you put in these kind of hard jars in the time when it's necessary, the whole training up the child in the way they should grow, I feel like you're really executing out most of the factors that would cause them to go haywire.
Yeah.
The problem now is like I said, you're dealing with a whole different human being sometimes. This isn't necessarily in this scenario.
Just in general.
Generally.
You're dealing with a whole different human being. And it's like you now have to learn how to train them up in the way that they can receive it. That child themselves.
That's true.
And that's where I understand for parents, because it's like you're not even equipped to now. Like it's hard to
Because
it
you're
takes time.
trying to
It
feed
does.
them how you eat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you've probably been trained is what you're trying to now impart.
Into the child.
Most times there's a lot that you can take from what you've been, you know, taught or grown up with. But you are dealing with someone that's completely different as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's on the parents. I feel like they should be held accountable for this. Like it's on you, and responsible maybe too, to be honest. Like it's on you to try to understand how in the world your child eats in like quotation, like and how your child receives your
Gains
teachings.
knowledge,
Yeah.
But I can understand how it's like, bruv, how the heck can you try to just understand a whole other human
Exactly.
being? People can be in relationships
And
and
not
believe that
get-
they're,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
loving their partner the way that they want or the way that they thought. And maybe they're actually completely unhappy at the end of the day as well. It's like, it's crazy to try to understand how other human being
It is.
actually thinks or receives. But for parents, I think because you're with them from literally from day jump,
the
you know what I mean?
start.
Like that you get the time to learn that and try to figure that out.
Yeah.
So when it goes crazy at the end of the day, I don't know, man. Like you start to look back and be like, did you actually like pay attention properly? Like
Do you actually
during the
know?
time when it was needed? Because children are hella
Well,
malleable,
yeah.
man.
Okay, so that's the other thing. Then when you go with like these celebrity situations, and it's like very high chance you
don't
weren't
know
there
their
a lot of the
children.
time. You know what I mean? Touring and doing
what
all
I'm
this
saying,
kind of
man.
stuff. Like that is
Children are malleable, bro.
Yeah.
You can have a child believe in something after 2 conversations, bro,
That's true.
and they just run with it. You know what I'm saying? It's good and bad at the same
crazy
time.
how much like you can build up confidence in your kid just by that as well. Who was it? I was listening to Andrew Schultz. He was talking about how his dad was like the kind of, his parents were like in arts, I'm pretty sure, like their fields, and his dad was the kind of one where it was like you can achieve anything, that kind of thing, right? And so he was like, like I'm gonna be this, that, whatever, and his dad's like, yeah, you will,
Can do it.
Yeah.
that kind of thing, right? And it's like, what the heck? And now he's achieved all those things.
Yeah.
Another rapper was saying like, oh, when I get older, I'm gonna produce a song for Eminem or something like that, and his dad was like, yeah, you will,
And he
and
did.
now he has, right? And it's like,
Amazing.
what? Oh, Ed Sheeran, that's who it was.
Yeah, which
not
one?
not the rapper. Yeah, he was like, like he heard Eminem 50 Cent like when he was a little kid,
Yeah.
or younger, and he told his dad, he's like, I want to do a song with them one day.
Yeah.
And his dad was like, yeah, you can.
It's crazy.
And then he literally did with both of them.
Mad, man.
It is a scary world because there's no manual. Like you can't tell parents they're doing it wrong because it's literally one of those things where it's like you're learning as you're going. And like you said, you're trying to raise a whole human with a whole personality, interests, dislikes as well. And it's like, how do you now try and navigate? Because you still want to be a parent. You still want to guide them. You still want to try and protect them from things. So you want to have, that boundary of like strict, but also give them their freedom, but not too much freedom or else they're going to go, all crazy. And
They
not
need
know.
boundaries.
Yeah, they do need boundaries, but it's like, like you actually don't know when not to cross that until, especially even as children as well, because it's like you have to create those boundaries for them until they're a certain age where it's like they can be like, actually, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. But it's difficult. Children are scary, bro.
It is. You know what's interesting? Like, for a solid period of time, you have to untangle your kids' emotions for them as well. Like, because you have to deal with your own as a human, and you deal with your partners as like a support.
Well, yeah.
But I feel like for your kids, you've got to deal with it as like,
This is what you're feeling.
this is how you feel,
Yeah.
right? And like, this is how
That
you
is
navigate
true,
all that kind of
actually.
thing. And it's like, wait, how much of that do you actively think about and work on, like for our parents' say, right? Or is it just like, you just kind of, it happens, you know, as opposed to like, I'm really thinking this. I don't know. And we don't know until we have kids, but it's like, it's interesting.
It is.
That man, Carlos needs to tell us how he does it.
Yeah, 3 of them, or more on the way.
Kids, bro.
Oh god.
Is there anything like, bro, that was on the bill, man, that was there to talk about, bro? Chill, man. It's a good time as well before we, if anyone brings anything up. Man, EO Expo's coming up, guys.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Get them tickets. I remember today, I'm like, bruv, the year's wrapping up, bro.
Like,
Bad.
it's coming up real fast.
Real soon.
You know how we'll even like one of the memes were like, yeah, we'll get to you guys by the end of the week.
Yeah.
And then like, no, it's all good, you know.
Right.
End of the year, bro. End of the year is now. End of the year is now.
Yeah.
You know, I heard like, bro, that's hella. Ages. Whoa,
us so much time?
Bro, end of the year is now. Like, what's
I have
going
done
on?
nothing.
We haven't done. You didn't hear that.
Oh gosh.
All right.
Champion chill, man. Everyone's hella tired.
Yeah. I can't think of anything chill.
Yeah, it's actually
Everything's serious.
Not gonna lie.
Nah, I can't wait to just do nothing this weekend, guys. I'm telling you, man. It's gonna happen.
Just nothing.
Just nothing, man.
I feel like something's gonna come up.
Nah, stuff for you guys,
gonna
bro.
have to.
I'm gonna ignore every single group chat, bro. Like I do already. I'm ignoring everything.
I was gonna say.
I was gonna ask a question. Actually, are we even good replies? But you're the only one here that's actually a great replier.
Messages? I'm actually very good.
Why and how, bro?
For me, it's because I know there's no excuse. Like, as in, I'm active on socials, right? I'm very active. And so it's like, wow, this is like when someone tells you good night on text and then you just see them retweeting things. Like, what are you doing? You know, like that kind of thing. And it's like, because of the nature of my job, I mean, it's not too different for you, but it's like the nature of my job is like WhatsApp and Messenger are always open on my computer, you know? And so it's like, it just pops up. It's like, why would I even wait? Because I'm going to forget. I have recently had a couple, like, more and more, like one of those things where it's like I reply in my head and then I don't actually open the message.
Welcome to the club, bro.
Yeah. But it tends to be for things I actually don't care about. You know what I mean? So it's like, well, yeah.
I realize there's not many conversations that I want to have. A lot of
them I want to have in person anyway.
Probably
like,
that, that. But also just like, I've realized, because what I've done now as well a lot of the time is I just mark as read from notifications. Like if I see that I actually don't have to say anything, just like get rid of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why am I actually like this? Yeah. Like, because you reply to anything, bro. And I'm like, I would like to
be like that,
bro.
I think it's also like, I don't know how to say this, but it's like funny stuff comes to my mind. I'm like, I'm gonna say this now. Yeah,
man. Because I'm like, yo. It's either people think I'm acting hella stuck up or like I'm probably an unreliable person at heart or something. Right?
So what's the bottom line? Why don't you?
If I have a direct question, I will reply. Because I see every single notification.
You do.
Yeah,
most times.
So you don't miss anything.
You actually, you check your notifications when they come in.
Yeah,
usually.
Most times I see everything. If it is a yes, you need an answer right now, I'll reply to it because I'm not going to do that to you. If it's a general conversation or even a general group chat conversation, I feel like I'm like, there's no urgent need to.
Yeah.
I can catch up and I'll chip in if it's still going at some point later on. But right now.
Your thing is also like, you want to be like
present.
sitting down and, you know, typing.
Yeah, you are one of those guys that's like, end of the day,
Yeah.
I will read all my messages.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you can just tell.
I like it though.
That's the
Fair
issue
enough, fair
then. Because then you always forget. You never reply.
Yeah, again.
So-
yeah. There's no end of the day. There's never an end of the day, bro.
You just got to do it when it comes
I need to
in.
figure this out.
When it
man.
rolls
It's
in.
crazy, bro. Because we're missing out on some stuff sometimes, man.
For real.
No, man.
All right. Is that the
Let's get
episode?
our chicks out of here, bro.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for joining us for another episode. We had a good time. We hope you guys did too. We will have a guest next week for sure.
Yes, indeed. I
and-
believe the week after that.
And the week after that as well. And the week after that.
Oh, I don't know about the week after.
I will
after,
force
but
it.
guess
I don't care.
You'll figure that one out.
We will figure it out. We have time.
Amen.
All right. Yeah. Make sure you use manscaped.com. 20% off. Use the code TDP.
Free shipping.
Get some free shipping.
Yes.
Get some clan ball.
Amen. Also, I want to do a Christmas thing again.
Oh,
I
yes.
was going to say, like a giveaway?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Whoa, bro, we're not okay for one.
I'm
we're not
never doing a giveaway again.
We're not doing a giveaway.
Until we get to 1K.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But then I will give away one free t-shirt.
Amen. But yeah, we're doing that giveaway anytime
Oh, the
soon,
money.
bro. Yeah, I want to do one of them things again like last year. But
You try and do it in a more creative
in
way.
a different way.
Cash
yeah.
out,
You
cash
try and
out.
record it or like do something like
Like a whole build up.
yeah,
That'll be all right. But there's no time.
not needed. Yeah.
That'll be sick, dude. But yeah, no time. But I don't want to just do the cash out thing again, man. Not everyone deserves it, bro. Someone might get
What
it.
about like the one where you like put something somewhere?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
It's in this
Do people have
location.
energy for that?
If they want it, you would. That's a good one.
Oh, okay.
And someone's dog just goes grab.
Yeah, I have
You
an
do like
idea.
clues.
I have an idea. Not too sure how it's gonna work out. I might say it on here, see people. Oh, if you guys are right, I'll just
Hold
give
you
it a chance to say
accountable.
it. I want to see what people might, what their gauge is. A thing of like some kind of cause, and everyone donates like $2 each, and like 2 random people that have donated get like.
You match whatever the total donation was, and then
That was half of the thing, but then I
it
said,
gets
"Yo,
to
if people, you know, what I'm
if people
saying?
like
Actually
me."
do well.
yeah, and the donations look
So that's essentially how those raffles work, where
Yeah,
it's like you
yeah,
buy
yeah.
a $7 ticket for a $500,000 car,
something
and
like
then,
that.
Yeah,
But I was like, oh, it'd be nice to like, do something to actually donate to
Ah.
donate to someone that I actually believe
cool.
in that I could give to.
And then you do a
But
random draw.
Random like 2 people get like
And then-
$100 or $200 kind of thing.
That's cool.
So I don't know, but the match one is a bit spicy, bro. Like even if it was like 2K, god damn. Yo.
Eat.
But we'll see. Anyways, man, some people drop ideas, man. We'll see what we can
Yeah,
do.
that'd
Bro.
be
This
good.
will be a fun time. All right, let's get
Well,
out.
make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend. Yeah, share with a friend. What the hell?
What the heck, man? You're right. You know, get sense.
Are you alright, brethren?
No, we love you guys.
Take care. Stay safe. Stay humble, and we'll catch you guys next week.
Laters.
Love you.
Thank you.